Welcome back, guys. In this video, I'm going to explain life after narcissistic abuse and how this is actually surprisingly beneficial to you and your life. Because I know it was for me. And going through this is like a wake-up call. A massive wake-up call. Because we all come into this bitch. And when I say this bitch, I mean we all come into this life in a very similar way. We're told very similar things. Everybody has different upbringings, but like most of us are told, like, be nice to everybody. Give people chances. Do this, do that. And other things as well. It's just we're not always given the best advice how to go about things. And whenever you go through something like narcissistic abuse, it's nothing more than a wake-up call. It shows you the true reality of life and the harsh truth about this life and this world that we live in. You can become weaker from these experiences, or you can become a much stronger, harder person. Because life is not all sunshine and rainbows. We all wish it was, right? Sure. But it's not. And it's much harder than you and everybody else thinks. Like, look at how life used to be. We have it so much better today than it ever was. Like, this abuse shit is like nothing compared to how it used to be. But the truth is, it's still very lethal. It's still very dangerous to be surrounded by people who can destroy you and abuse you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and then it affects you physically. It's still very dangerous, and it's nothing to be played around with. Narcissism is a very serious thing. And going through it, going through the abuse, it wakes you up. If you're smart, it wakes you up. If you're not smart, it's going to keep you down. You can't let that keep you down. You can't let that keep you in a messed up reality, because a lot of people let this happen. A lot of people allow narcissism to just trap them down even more, to make them believe that this is what life is. And that's not what life is. Life is what you make it. Are you going to let yourself be abused over and over and over again? Are you going to take this punishment, or are you going to kick that dust off your pants and get up and get after it? Live life how it should be. I live life like a modern day gladiator. I work my ass off every single day. And you can't let any of this shit bring you down. I know so many people who got defeated because of this stuff. I know a lot of people who got weak because of this stuff. And the sad truth is, some people never learn from narcissism. Some people don't want to believe it. Some people, the reason they don't want to believe it is because they're actually weak and they can't accept the truth, because if they accept the truth, now they're going to have to completely change and alter the reality of their own lives. And it is a hard pill to swallow. It really is. But you have to do it if you want happiness. You have to see that true strength in yourself and overcome certain hurdles that got put on you by whoever. The way I grew up, I just did not see life going the way that it went, but it did. And I completely changed my own mindset and the reality of how I see life, and I got happier because of it. I got happier because I didn't keep the same reality that I grew up around. Those days are over. Those fun and games are over. Sure, I had a lot of good times whenever I was young, but shit gets real pretty quick. You become an adult, you have to take care of business. You come into the real world. When you're a kid, you're basically doing whatever. You have no responsibilities. Maybe little things. Not many responsibilities whatsoever. You don't got to pay bills. You don't got to do shit. But whenever you come into the real world, things get very real. When you get to the age you start dating, things get very real because you start experiencing heartbreak. You start experiencing some nasty people out there, you know? People that can take your heart and crush it. You experience real friends, fake friends. You experience a lot of heartache. You go through a lot of tough experiences, and you're either going to get stronger from these or you're going to get weaker and curl up into a ball and just don't do anything about it. Life is what you make it. So, and I've even had some people talk to me before and say, I hate it whenever I see people like you because I used to be this right funny, which I still can be, which I am around the right people. I just used to be too open in the past, be too accepting of everybody. These are adjustments that I've made. I realize you cannot trust everybody, so I'm not that friendly, happy guy around every single person in this world like I used to be. Because people like to walk over people like that. Just because they feel they can, because you're so open and caring and kind and nice. But I also have that killer instinct of a person inside of myself, and if you feel this way, I'm going to have to show you the truth. You can't do this to me, and I'm going to show you that. So, I can be a nice person, and you can accept that and not take it for a weakness, or you can take it for a weakness, and I'm going to show you who is truly weak, and it's not me. It's not me. So I hear some people say things like, oh, you're so hard now. I hate whenever life turns people like this. Are you stupid? You clearly have been hit with nothing if you think that is stupid. And it's not like I'm a hard guy 24/7. That's the thing that these individuals that say these remarks don't understand as well. I'm not. I can let my guard down around the right people and people who I choose to let my guard down around. But whenever there's people in my presence that I don't trust, or things like this, or people that I sense that could take my kindness as a weakness, my guard's not coming down. And I'm not going to be nice to these individuals because these individuals are not nice. And they're not going to have anything over me. They're going to know what's what. So, did I really let life harden me? I don't think so. I just choose to not allow anybody to walk over me. I don't care who you are, you're not going to do it. And you're going to know. And that's just who I am. I was always a straight up person as well. It's just, I will be kind, nice, and caring around the right people. And I know who those people are, and I know who these other hooligans are as well. And I think I play my cards the right way. And that's all I got to say about that. But, once again, after you go through life, after you experience some narcissistic abuse, some manipulative people, some people with very bad intentions, some people that pose to have an angel face but they have a devil face, your skin gets thicker. You become stronger as a person. You just see the truth of life, that it is really, like I said, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Like there's some nasty shit out there in this world. There is a lot of bad out there in this world. And it mainly comes from people who can't find peace in their own lives, so they try to destroy other people that do have peace. If you want peace, you have to find it and then protect your peace, because you could even find peace yourself, and it's not guaranteed that it's protected. Because there are some nasty people in this world that like to mess up good things. So you always have to be aware of that. You have to be aware of these people and weed out the good and the bad. Because there's lots of both. You just can't let the bad fool you. I always knew there's good and bad. The thing is, I just let some bad people fool me. And it's not going to happen again. And I don't want this stuff happening to any of you guys. You can't let this get to you. You have to see it for what it is. You have to see these people for what they are. And you can't let them get close. You can see these people in person. You just can't let them get close. Because once they get close, that's when they can do damage. Can't let them get close. You can't let them fool you into allowing themselves to get close to you. You can't do it. You have to keep your distance. As long as you can keep your distance from these people, they have no effect. If they can get in really close to you, they can start to affect you. The closer they get, the more they are going to affect you. So, in all actuality, I think going through these experiences, narcissistic abuse, could be nothing more than a blessing to a lot of people. It was a blessing to me. Painful experiences, but you come out stronger, you come out a better person. It has humbled me, there's no doubt about it. There's something about life that I enjoy more because I went through these experiences. It really is, because there's a lot of questions you have in your head while you might be going through something like this, and it's just like, why are things this way? There was a lot of times whenever I was a little bit younger that there was just so many situations that I went through that was just so confusing. It's like I can't figure this person out. I just can't figure out this situation. Like, why is it like this? It's because you can't figure out a narcissist. You cannot figure out a narcissist, guys. You can figure out that they are a narcissist, but you can't go any deeper than this. They don't even know why they do some of the things that they do. They're just messed up individuals. That's why you don't mess with them. You want to win with a narcissist? Don't mess with them. Don't let them close. Keep your distance, because there's always going to be a narcissist in the woodworks. You just have to keep your distance. That's all you can do. So that's what you have to do. And you're going to come to the realization yourself that it is a blessing to go through experiences like these and to come out on top afterwards and to become stronger. And that's what I'm trying to do on this channel. I'm trying to inspire you guys. I'm trying to get you guys to see the light at all these situations, because it's not the worst thing in the world. In the moment, while you might be going through some of the abuse, it could seem like the worst thing in the world. But once you come out on top, you look back and you realize it actually wasn't that bad. In the moment it was, looking back, I'm much stronger now. I'm much more educated now. I'm much more aware now. That's when you feel grateful. You feel grateful when you feel those feelings, when it's all said and done. Because now those exact same things cannot happen to you again. It's like getting attacked by a wild animal at the zoo. Let's say there's a gorilla behind the fence and you climb the fence and you jump in there with a gorilla. You're going to get torn apart. You might die. You jump into a cage with a narcissist. You give a narcissist a chance with you. You're going to take punishment. You might die. You learn from these experiences. I bet you're not going to jump that cage again to get inside there with that gorilla, are you? And I guarantee you're not going to give a narcissist another chance, are you? You're going to be much more aware when it comes to relationships, friendships, and other ships as well. So, that's the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm going to get on out of here now, and I will be back tomorrow with some more videos. Until next time, I'm out.